What's up everyone, this is Syrian and today I've got some Black Ops 2 for you. Hardcore headquarters action to be precise. In this video I'm using the Peacekeeper with a millimeter scanner and fast mags, and my perks are lightweight, hardline, scavenger, dexterity and tac mask. This gameplay is from a fair while back, but to this day it remains the most kills I've had in CoD without using a super ridiculous high streak setup like VTOL and Lodestar. I also do get a nuclear during this gameplay, so sit back and enjoy the carnage while I talk about stuff. It has been quite a while since I've done a post commentary, so I wanted to check in with you guys, let you know what's been going on, and yeah, the reason I haven't been uploading COD videos regularly lately is because, well, I don't have any footage to upload. Black Ops 3 is dead, and I have zero interest in playing it. Black Ops 2 is dead and impossible for me to stream regularly because, well, it's really hard to get games. So, you can imagine it's not exactly easy to actually get gameplays right now. And on this topic, it brings me neatly to the next thing I want to talk about, which is the new COD games. Now, I've had a fair few people ask me what I think about Infinite Warfare and COD 4 Remastered, so I guess this is as good a time as any to lay it down. Basically, I have tried to avoid hearing anything about IW or COD 4 to the greatest extent possible, mainly because last time there was a COD game coming out, I actually got hyped up for it. I got hyped up for Black Ops 3 and ended up sorely let down. That being said, I have seen some gameplay of both games, but before I go into my thoughts on it, I'd like to emphasize that there is no way to tell whether either game will be good, bad, or indifferent until they're actually released. So, let's start with Infinite Warfare. Basically, all I've seen about it is the reveal trailer and maybe 20 minutes of gameplay. And I'd like to start by saying how absurd I thought it was that people started saying it would be the worst game ever before they'd even really seen anything about it. Basically, people saw nothing but the trailer and immediately assumed it was going to be the spawn of Satan. I don't know how there are so many people out there who are unaware of this in 2016, but trailers, unless they contain actual real-time gameplay footage, do not tell you shit about how the game will actually be. But yeah, moving on from that. The trailer meant nothing to me because there was no actual multiplayer gameplay to be seen, and after seeing some actual multiplayer gameplay, to me, Infinite Warfare really just looks like a reskin of Black Ops 3 with some minor tweaks. This is something I've heard a fair few people say, and it makes it all the more puzzling to me that it's been so poorly received, because I thought I was in a fairly small minority when it came to thinking that Black Ops 3 was a completely shit game. So, if it was just a reskin of a game that most of the community liked and thought was good, why is it being forecast as the worst game ever already? Anyway, moving on. Given that I just said it looked like a reskin of Black Ops 3, and that I absolutely despised Black Ops 3, you could be forgiven for thinking that I might jump to the same conclusion and assume that Infinite Warfare will automatically be trashed here. Fortunately, that isn't the case, and I'm going to explain why. First things first, looks can be deceiving, and again, we'll have no idea how the game really plays until it's properly released. Also, and most importantly, there is no actual reason that Black Ops 3 had to be a terrible game. It wasn't one major flaw that made the game bad, it was a million little things all adding up to create the steaming pile of diarrhea that Treyarch was incapable of fixing. So, even if IW is just a reskin of Black Ops 3, it can still be a good game. How, you ask? Well, if the game has even half of the maps be good and the gun balance is remotely decent, we'll already be leagues ahead of Black Ops 3. On top of that, since it's an Infinity Ward game, it will likely be capped at 90 FPS on PC. This means it won't have to reach such high frame rates, and it might actually be possible to run it at a smooth 90 FPS like with Advanced Warfare. Basically, what I'm saying is, It wasn't the core mechanics that let Black Ops 3 down. It was a million other interrelated things that all snowballed together into a perfect storm of shit. If Infinite Warfare manages to avoid just a few of those things, the game could still be a significant improvement on Black Ops 3. Let's just make it clear that my hopes aren't exactly soaring in the clouds, especially given Infinity's recent track record with CoD Ghosts. But I'm not going to just jump the gun and assume a CoD game will be complete garbage just because it has boost jumping and is made by someone other than Treyarch, which seems like the rest of the community has gone and done already. So, that's really all I could say about IW so far. There really isn't much for me to go on because I haven't played the game. Basically, what I'm hoping for is a game that runs solid at 90 FPS, has an FOV slider, has good anti-cheat, has dedicated servers from day one, and good maps with good gun balance. It really isn't a lot to ask for, so I guess we'll find out come November. Moving on again, let's talk about COD 4 Remastered. For some reason, I actually get people asking me if I'm going to play this. I really don't understand why. The way I see it is, if it's a new COD game, I'm going to play it. Again, I haven't heard or seen much about it at all, but from what I hear, it's going to be exactly what I expected. No balance changes, so it's going to be COD 4, graphically improved, warts and all. All the shit that people used to complain about with COD 4 will still be there, and all the stuff that people loved about it should still be there too. I'm definitely going to try it out. I have no idea whether I'll play Infinite Warfare more or COD 4 more. It will all depend on how much I enjoy each game. Again, the things I said about Infinite Warfare apply here. I'm really just hoping for a game that runs smoothly, has dedicated servers, and a good anti-cheat. I think that's the best we can hope for with regard to COD 4. Alright, I think that's about all I wanted to say. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video and the remainder of your day. Peace out, everyone. Love you all. Fucking random grenade. Okay. Not really sure how that gets friendly fire, but okay.
Changing.
What a shit cunt! You know you've accomplished something when people call you a shit cunt. God. The fucking nades in this game, holy shit. Fucking Jesus. Is that really all you can do, dude? Is fucking sit on car? God damn it! How long am I going to be streaming? No idea. All depends.
Reloading.
UAV awaiting orders. UAV inbound.
Ah, sad.
Be advised, hostiles have destroyed the headquarters. Friendly RCXD inbound.
Don't think I'm ever going to understand some of these lightning strikes. Genuinely confusing.
Grenade! Move! Enemy down!
Ah, sad.
He's gone. Shoot her down.
Be advised, hostile
Oh god.
UAV inbound.
Reloading. Another kill.
UAV awaiting orders.
Gun down.
Lightning strike.
Enemy down.
Can't get a VSAT to save my life now.
Changing.
UAV on standby.
Dry.
Friendly UAV inbound.
Transitioning. EKIA.
Damn it! People need to get out of their fucking corners.
Be advised, hostiles captured.
Kill confirmed.
Fuck.
HQ captured.
Gun down. Stand by. Grenade. Move. On me.
Friendly UAV inbound.
Got it clear. He's gone. Attack reload. Shot out.
Lame.
Shot out. Jumping off.
Be advised. Headquarters.
Yeah, 218 and 28.
Orders obtained.
With just the 22k points. Go choke on a big fat chode.